Welcome back to Greg Plays Games. If you're new to the channel, thank you for checking out this video. Definitely consider subscribing to the channel. We are en route to 200 subscribers. But today, we're going to be talking about the Direct. I am recording this roughly full 24 hours later, so I've had some time to simmer with this one. And my original emotions were indifference, and I still kind of feel that way now. So I just kind of wanted to touch on what I found to be the highlights. So one that I kind of want to get out of the way is Mario Kart 8 DLC. This was honestly probably the biggest thing for me because, you know, it more or less confirms that we will not be seeing a new Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch. The next Mario Kart we're getting is probably on Nintendo's next console, but it also kind of more or less confirms that the next Mario Kart I really think is going to be something along the lines of a Smash Brothers, mainly because they're slamming in every single kart that was, or racetrack that was ever in Mario Kart. I don't really know how you improve on Mario Kart 8 anyways. In so many aspects, it really is the perfect kart racing game. I don't know how you improve, so I think the only way to kind of increase this and do something new and creative is to introduce other Nintendo characters and other tracks from those IPs. So it's really exciting in the sense that we're getting all of these tracks. We're getting probably double the amount of content, and I never would have thought this was happening, but it also kind of really confirmed in my mind that the next Mario Kart game is going to be a whole slew of Nintendo characters in a Smash Brothers style. The next game I'm going to talk about is Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which comes out next month. So we definitely anticipated Kirby and the Forgotten Land getting some playtime in the Direct. And this particular trailer definitely got me more excited for the game, I would say. Kirby being a strong sucker, sucking up that car. The ultra sucking mechanic seems like it's going to be interesting. I don't remember what's like the proper name for it, but it does seem to be taking a lot of influence from Super Mario Odyssey. So while this game does look like it's going to be good, I don't really know if it's going to be entirely creative. I don't think it'll necessarily reach that great game status. It'll probably review very well. I mean, the graphics look amazing, the art style looks amazing. Just the fact that Kirby is going to be in 3D, I'm really excited about. I'm not necessarily super into mouthful mode, that's the name for it. Mouthful mode, nice. There is, you know, it looks fun. I'm curious what the reviews are going to be. Just from what I'm seeing now, it looks like it's going to be a pretty solid game. But I don't know. I'm excited. Only time will tell. The third game I want to talk about is Super Mario Strikers Battlegrounds, I think. I don't remember what the little second part of the naming was, but the new Super Mario Strikers game. Super Mario Strikers was not a game I spent a lot of time playing. I want to say the original came out on GameCube. There may have been another iteration on the Wii or maybe a DS game. I'm really not positive, but I know that there are a lot of people who really mess with the Mario Striker series, and this looks cool. It definitely looks like it has a little more substance than some of their other sports games, and I know the studio that works on Luigi's Mansion works on the Mario Strikers game, so I do feel like there will be a little bit more love put into this game over some of the other Mario sports games, and it's been a really long time since we've had a Mario Strikers game. I do know that, you know, the Mario sports games tend to be half-baked, so I really hope that they give this game the proper attention it deserves, especially for all the people who really love this game. And soccer football is definitely a huge international sport, so they definitely want to give this a proper treatment. I'm definitely super into the customization aspect of it, and it will be interesting to see if they decide to do like a battle pass situation with this. It's really surprising Nintendo hasn't done that yet with any of their other games, and maybe that's something I'll talk about a little later in the video when I talk about Splatoon. But I could see this game really, if they wanted to, they could do that with this game. It doesn't feel like something Nintendo would traditionally do, so I don't think we will see it. They kind of just release a game, maybe hit it with a DLC or two, and then they don't think about it until they have time to release another one. I really hope that's not the case with this game. I really hope that they give it proper attention, but I really wish that they would release their Mario basketball jam style games. I think that would be so sick to have on Nintendo Switch. I kind of didn't realize that they had made that game before, and they actually released a Mario 3-on-3 hoops game on Nintendo DS, or one of the DSs. They've come out with a 3v3 NBA Jam style Mario game, and I think that's so sick. I wish that they would do something with that. Obviously Mario Strikers is a little more popular, I think, just from everyone in my circle at least, but definitely excited about this one. Available over the summer. Next is Splatoon 3, which this gameplay really kind of disappointed me, honestly. I was a fan of the original Splatoon. I was a fan of Splatoon 2, which was more or less just a copy and paste of the original Splatoon. They did release DLC that I actually never picked up because by the point they released it, I was kind of over Splatoon. None of my friends really play it, so it was really just kind of solo gaming. I did really enjoy it though. I play with my little siblings every once in a while, so it was a good time. I definitely put in a decent amount of hours, especially on the OG version, and I think that's really kind of what led me not to spending a lot of time with Splatoon 2, is just because I had put in a solid amount of time with Splatoon 1, and there wasn't necessarily a ton of improvements or new things added to Splatoon 2. And I'm definitely concerned that is going to be the case with Splatoon 3. At least from the Salmon Run footage, there is nothing about this game mode that really excites me. I did play it in Splatoon 2 a bit. It just isn't. Horde game modes are just not really my favorite to begin with. I did think that the egg launcher was kind of sick. It reminds me of the invention from A Bug's Life that Flick makes that he does to launch seeds. So I think Nintendo also recently watched A Bug's Life, so that was kind of cool. Little Easter egg, no pun intended, in the direct. Probably not even intentional, but notable. Look it up if you haven't seen Bug's Life for a while. They basically have the same shit in Bug's Life. But yeah, I don't know, Salmon Run, the game mode it doesn't really do it for me anyways, but what they showed off in the direct was really not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. They didn't show anything about the single player story, which really did look interesting in the initial reveal. There definitely seemed to be this apocalyptic setting for the story mode, possibly open world. I don't really know. I doubt it. I doubt that they're going to take Splatoon 3 open world. It just doesn't seem necessary, especially when the main focus is going to be that online multiplayer. But, you know, only time will tell. And lastly, going straight into it, is Nintendo Switch Sports, which honestly was one of the biggest surprises of the Direct in a lot of ways. That doesn't mean I'm excited about it, because I'm really kind of annoyed by a lot of this. And the first thing is that they did not even have Wii Golf straight out the gate. Bowling and golf and boxing? I mean, how are you not going to have boxing? They did not even include some of the best parts. Wii Sports Resort had the 3-point shootout, and you're not going to have the 3-point shootout in this? Why is every single Wii Sports game not in the Switch games? The soccer, the football one? I mean, come on. This shit looks hella weak in my opinion. I'm not into it. You just announced Mario Strikers, which is obviously going to be superior to this. If you play soccer, you're probably never going to touch this Wii Sports one, where you can attach the Joy-Con to your leg so you can do a half-baked kick in your living room. I don't know, man. The Wii Sports or the Nintendo Switch Sports was I was really not feeling it. They had badminton and they have Wii Tennis in the fucking same game. This game honestly just got me heated. I didn't even intend to go on this type of rant. But you have badminton and volleyball and you literally already have tennis. Why are these two of the games you decided to include? Can we please get the 3-point shootout in this? That was by far one of the best Wii Sports titles that was in Wii Sports Resort. And they're using some of the Wii Sports Resort games because you have the sword fighting game. I don't even remember what it's called. Shambra. No disrespect to Shambra and the Shambra community. But what the fuck are we doing, Nintendo? Let's get the 3-point contest in it. Let's have the golf game in day one. I mean, what the hell are we doing? You got bowling right. Congratulations. Everyone loves bowling. So I'll give it up for that. But I don't know. Pretty disappointed. The fact that like they were not really featuring actual Mii characters was also confusing. You have these weird Xbox Live looking characters. I don't know. A lot of weird decisions when it comes to this. Definitely not going to be picking it up, especially since Mario Golf is a thing and I think you can use motion controls in that. I don't know. I'm definitely going to wait to see the reviews. This really was kind of disappointing to me. No boxing, no basketball. I'm out. Anyways, I thought the direct overall was pretty mid, not gonna lie. Mario Kart 8 DLC, pretty hype about that. I was kind of really like torn on that at first, but I love Mario Kart 8 and I've played so many hours in, so the fact that they're adding new tracks has me excited. But yeah, overall, kind of a mid-direct for me. No Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I didn't anticipate. I really had no idea what they were going to do. There just wasn't really anything that really was speaking to me in this direct. So, I don't know, that's just how I feel. How do you guys feel about the direct? Definitely drop a comment. And like the video if you've made it this far in the video because you clearly enjoyed it. Kind of wish that I had the rant out front, but you really had to earn that content. So, appreciate you checking out this video. I will see you guys next week with some more Pokemon coverage. Peace.